You're now watching Lena Blue TV.
So how important is it to really get up and do things for yourself as opposed to letting the manager do everything, or fans or whatever? Like, they don't do whatever, but how important is it for you to like do your thing and like actually work towards your goal?
It's very important. I feel like for you to get that outlook first, you know, so you can know the back end, the ins and outs on everything.
Right.
You know, you're not letting nobody, you know, no handouts, you know. Like, you want to know the business yourself. That's how I feel, honestly, in my opinion.
You know, it's all type of things you can let people do for you, but you got to know the shit for yourself.
Educate yourself.
Yeah, like first. And if somebody with the experience is willing to give their insight, that's cool, you know. Because some people feel like I ain't got a manager just to give you some game. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you just keep your ears open, mouth closed, pay attention. And you can learn, you know, so it get to the point where nobody got to tell you nothing. You know?
How important is it to want to learn, to like listen, like actually listen to what people have to say? Like, I know some things are like bullshit, and then other things are, you know.
We got you.
Yeah. So, how important is it to like actually let go of that pride and listen, open an ear?
I feel like it's very important because those type of things and wisdom, we call it, you know, it take you very far. So if anybody was willing to, because people don't even have time for you, so if they actually have the time to sit down with you and tell you something, I feel like you should sit down and listen. Free game, that's what we call it.
Right, free lunch. You gotta want to learn some shit. You know, everything we got right now, we done learned it from somewhere. Everything that we carry, we done picked it up from somebody else. So it's just like, yeah, you know, you gotta be willing to receive in order to give. You know, you can't give nobody nothing if you never was given anything yourself. So you gotta be willing to receive it all. Yeah.
Wow. What's y'all opinion on a 9-to-5 while building your career?
It can be done. It's just all about the commitment. I haven't had a job in 2 years.
Really?
Well, have due to, you know, injuries and but once I got hurt, I had made up my mind that I didn't want to go back and work for nobody because laying up in the hospital, I really saw myself as a liability. And they became more concerned about the money that they were spending on me than my well-being. And that didn't sit right with me, you know. So I decided that I didn't want to go back and work for nobody and punch in on nobody's clock. Now, I'm not knocking that for, you know, because man don't work, man don't eat. So, you know, you got to find some way to get it, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, more importantly, you know, you just got to have that drive, that hustle. Like, what drives you to get the things that you want to get and be where you want to be in life. But, yeah, like, it's cool.
Honestly, I feel like it gets in the way. You know, having a 9-to-5 and, you know, trying to focus on your dream. I feel like, you know, because today you might have to go to the studio. They might want you to come in. And then you got to, they want you to, you know, it's just like too much. To totally focus on your dream or what you want to do, I feel like that's very important. Sometimes you have to take that risk to, you know, to get a 9-to-5 and really focus on your dream if you truly believe in yourself. Just my opinion.
What's your end goal? What's your end goal? Individually.
Me personally, I want to be a motherfucking trillionaire. I got a lot of business ideas, things on the works. You know, I got shit that I want to invest in. You know what I'm saying? And that's going to turn around and make me some money. Mostly like family-oriented businesses and ideas. And at the end of the day, I just want my people to be straight, be in position to put their people in position with power, gain some access. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can say, oh, I just want to be rich, I have money. But that's the plan. Gain access. At the end of the day, I just want everybody to be straight, and that's it. Like,
What about you?
I have to say it's on that course, the same thing. Like empowering your people as far as like everything. That's just what it is. It's like for generations and generations. Not on those selfish terms. Like that's just pretty much it.
Right. So what steps are you guys taking to educate yourselves on things that you need to know to further your career and help your family?
You study. You put your head in a few books. You check out. You get the research. You know what I'm saying? You educate yourself. On the research. You see how everybody else out here making money. I'm not saying you got to go full jump in the deep where they at. I say you can put your foot in the water, a few toes, and you know what I'm saying. See how it feel for you.
Sure.
And if not, you reroute and you find another way to go get it. But it's a million ways out here to get it.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Some people luck up, but some people got to claw and scratch and get it out the ground, and that's cool too. And it's respect to everybody. And you know what I'm saying? Like.
I feel like when you get it out the mud and like really scratch and dig, like you said, you appreciate it more as opposed to somebody like giving it to you.
Gotcha.
Like if anybody gives you something, it's just like, oh, I got this. It was easy. They ain't gonna really take care of it, or, really care about it like that. But when you get it yourself,
to
you
earn
really
something,
grind.
it means so much more. And I feel like it's very important. Don't want no handouts.
Especially when you're a man, every dollar earned is like pride. Especially when people ain't gotta worry about shit. People ain't gotta worry about shit. So it's like it's a pride thing. Especially for a man. To be able to provide and get it out and say I did that shit.
I did. It sound better too.
I did it. I got. Some people say it's just ego. I just say this is all about foundation of a man.
Gotcha.
Okay. So what's next to come?
We got the album. We got an album called Poised. But we just got other shit in between leading up to it. Got some videos coming. Video for the project 2-point conversion. And then we got some shit that we just been dropping. Record after record, and then videos, just more content, more vlogs, more things, more beautiful things like this. And just keep everybody entertained. The more you stay in their face, they can't help but to see you.
Right. So Poise, tell me about that. How many tracks on it? And why is it named Poise?
I'd say like 12. And it's named Poised because through it all, you have to keep it. And we done been through so much. And for us to be at this point, it's nothing but poised. So, it's like taking that last game-winning free throw and everybody making noise, but you keep your poise and you hit that shot.
I know this sounds crazy, but y'all don't seem like hotheads or like, somebody that's like really in the streets, like doing all of these bad. I don't know what happened in your past, but now it seems like you guys are just like, kind of like at a.
I mean, everybody got their skeletons.
It's growth.
Yeah.
I feel like if you stay the same, why you here?
Right.
Like, you just wasting air. I ain't really though. What are you doing? I feel like it's just growth. If you stay the same, sooner or later that stuff you doing gonna catch up with you. Little do you know it or not, but hey, everybody don't get it. Fair enough.
Everybody got their skeletons, but
but
I ain't gotta highlight those.
Yeah, I guess today matters, and I don't know. I always hear this thing like oh, he changing and he ain't the same no more, and like, you know, like what does that mean?
But that's what I say. They
Exactly.
say that I changed, but really it's just growth. It's just growth.
It's
You
a
just gotta
mindset.
have it. You know, some people don't want to leave their state of mind, but you know, you gotta graduate. You know what I'm saying?
Are people afraid of that? Is it like uncomfortable
I
to
think,
like change?
I think it's not even their fault.
Just
You know,
the comfort zone. They get
Change
stuck in.
itself is scary. Like, it is.
But it's constant, so you can't stop that.
You know?
You can't stop constant something that keep going every day, because people wake up different every day.
Yeah.
You know, that's change right there. You know, your money change, your family change. You know what I'm saying? So you got to deal with that.
So anybody that's going through or been through what you guys have been through, what would you tell them? Like, what would you leave them with?
Keep going.
Keep your head up, stick your chest out, and wake up every day, you know, grateful.
Don't
That you
stress.
have another day.
How important is gratitude? To be grateful.
It's very important. You know, even in the bad times, I feel like I'm gonna be grateful. Somehow I learned a lesson.
Yeah.
Somehow, so I try my best to, you know, try to see a highlight in everything. You know, don't try to get down on everything, cause some way it's a positive for me. So I try.
Silver line.
Most definitely.
Well, that has been Will and Poe. Thank you so much for coming. We'll see you guys again, man.
Definitely appreciate it.
Sure. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Love.
Lena Blue TV.